How do I relieve stress and anxiety? As a wellness coach, I am asked this question by potential clients and clients very often. Yoga in general is a very good way to release anxiety and stress, and YIN in particular is also particularly good for those who are perfectionistic, high achieving, or suffering chronic fatigue or exhaustion. Today in this YIN fusion program, we will be flowing between stillness and movement. Begin here in child's pose with your forehead to the mat, your seat to your heels, and begin to cultivate a deep breath in and out the nose with sound. On every inhalation, expand your belly outwards, and every exhalation, gently pull the belly button in towards the spine and up. Settling into the stillness, breathing deeply in and out the nose. On every inhalation, expanding the belly and then the side waist. Every exhalation, see where you can let go a little deeper. Any tension that may be in the jaw, shoulders, crown of the head, and low back. Slowly rising up the hands and knees, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Make sure that your left knee does not go farther than your right foot, your right ankle, and then bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press your hands together in front of your heart and allow your shoulder blades to glide down your back towards your sitting bones. This posture is challenging. I have selected it to trigger you and to be a little bit stressful. It is also a wonderful detox for the entire digestion and the emotional body. Breathe deeply. This is your opportunity to burn away some of the stress and anxiety and to allow yourself in this safe, calm environment to draw your attention to your breath, grow your mindfulness, and breathe through the stress, allowing it to melt away, down, out, and into the floor. On every inhalation, count in your head to 4. On every exhalation, to 8. Slowly, like you're moving through water, bring your fingertips to the floor to frame your left foot. Allow your shoulders to glide down once again away from your ears. Allow the hips to soften even closer to the earth. On your next exhalation, straighten the left leg, allowing it to release as a counter movement from the last pose. Then gliding the left knee back to meet the right. Walk your right foot forward in between your hands. Make sure your right knee doesn't go farther than your ankle. Stretch your left arm forward and bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press your hands together and then relax your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure that your back toes are in line with your knee and hip. Allow your body to soften and open up over time. See if you're gritting your jaw, your teeth, and relax. See if you're holding tension in your shoulders and the back of the neck. Allow your body to soften. Once again, breathing in deeply, expanding first your belly, then your side waist, the back of the heart, the lungs expand. On every exhalation, breathing out twice as long as your inhalation. Bringing your attention to your breath. On every inhalation, counting to 4 in your head. Every exhalation to 8. Slowly, smoothly lower your fingertips back down to frame your foot, allowing the body to soften closer to the earth. Begin to straighten your front leg as a counter pose. Flex your toes toward you, and slowly bending your right knee, bringing it back in line with the left. Really anchor your tailbone, lengthen your low back down towards the earth, strong low belly. And here we're going to be sweeping the arms out to the sides. Bring your fingertips to touch. And on the exhalation, as slowly as you can, extending out through the fingertips, allowing them to graze the earth, the floor. In this moving mindfulness meditation, every inhalation, you'll sweep the arms up, fingertips to touch. Every exhalation, extending through the arms, lowering your fingertips back down to the floor. Moving now in your own rhythm, in the rhythm of your own breath for the next 2.5 minutes. Now, as you're ready, slowly come forward, flowing onto your belly, bringing your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, your forearms parallel to one another in the sides of the mat. So look down at your forearms, make sure they're really parallel to one another. Now glide your shoulders down, away from your ears. Engage your thighs so your kneecaps lift up away from the mat and press the tops of the feet down into the earth. Pull your heart forward in between your arms and lift your low belly up. Now lengthen your low back, your tailbone towards your heels. Bring your attention to your breath. We're going to come into box breath here in this Sphinx pose. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathing out for 4, retaining the breath out for 4. I'll do it twice with you. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Empty, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Stay empty, 2, 3, 4. Continuing at your own pace in the rhythm of your own breath here. Release your breath work and slowly pull your hips back, sitting down on your heels, forehead to the mat. We're coming into a moving meditation again. On the inhale, allow your belly to grow heavy, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, bring the seat to the heels, forehead to the mat. Breathing deeply in through the nose, gliding forward, pull the heart forward, heavy belly. Exhale, rounding the spine, pressing the mat away, pressing your bum all the way back to your heels, lowering your forehead down towards the mat. I'll do it with you one more time. Inhale, flowing forward, pull your heart forward, relax your shoulder blades down your back, heavy belly. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, pressing back, child's pose. Now moving in the rhythm of your own breath, every inhalation gliding forward to cow pose, every exhalation pressing back to child's pose. Taking one final time to press back into child's pose. Take one deep breath here in child's pose. And then coming up into hands and knees, gliding your left knee forward in between your hands, curl your right toes under, press your hips back, make sure that your hips are parallel to one another. You can stay up here on your fingertips. Perhaps you want to take your elbows down to the mat, pressing your thumbs to your third eye. And you can always bring a blanket underneath your left hip or a pillow. If you want to go deeper, lowering your forehead all the way down towards the floor. Once again in this pose, doing the box breath, breathing in for 4, retaining for 4, breathing out for 4, remaining empty for 4. Slowly, like you're moving through honey or warm water, gliding up. You can curl the back, toes under, bring your knees in line with one another, then spread the fingers wide, press the hips up and back for Adho Mukha Shavasana. On your inhalation, pull your shoulders over your wrists, and on your exhalation, press the hips back, downward facing dog. So on the inhale, you're rolling forward to plank, look forward. On the exhale, use the belly, use the hips to pull back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. So we're going to flow here for the next 2 minutes. If at any moment becomes too much, just come down into child's pose. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath, each inhalation takes you forward to plank. Each exhalation, you press back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. As you're ready, release out of the flow, bringing your right knee forward in between your hands. Curl your back toes under. Shift your hips back a bit. Make sure that they're in line with one another. You can always bring a blanket or a bolster underneath your right hip. Staying up on your fingertips is very nice. If you want to go deeper, you can come with your elbows on the mat, pressing your forehead to your thumbs, or lowering all the way down, forehead to the mat. In this pose, we'll switch back to the pranayama, the breath strengthening exercise of breathing in to the count of 4, breathing out to the count of 8 or 10. Smoothly, slowly, lovingly rising up, sweeping the leg around to sit cross-legged. You can always sit up on a folded up blanket or on a pillow to bring the hips higher than the knees. Making sure the shoulders are directly over the hips, and we're going to come into a lovely meditation, which is so healing. If you want to release anxiety and stress, rub your hands together, then make a shelf in front of your heart and close your eyes. On every inhalation, see, sense, or feel light coming from your heart onto the palms of your hands. This may take some practice, so be patient with yourself. Each inhalation, see, sense, or feel light flowing onto the palms of your hands. Each exhalation, this light flows up, over the top of your head and down, around, and through you like an energy wave, like an energy shower. So this may feel like loving energy, healing energy, or just pure light. Every inhalation, the light flows onto the hands. Every exhalation, it flows over and through you. Staying here with this meditation for the next 2 minutes. and I will let you know when the time is done. Every inhalation, the light goes to the hands. Every exhalation, it flows over and through you. Keep your eyes closed, and now bring your palms facing out in front of your heart. Every inhalation, see, sense, or feel energy flowing from your heart through the backs of your hands. Every exhalation, send this healing, loving energy out from your hands, out and around the entire earth. So every inhalation, the light energy flows from your heart through the backs of your hands. Every exhalation, the light flows from your palms outward, circling around the earth. If thoughts come, simply observe and return your focus to the rhythm of your breath and this meditation. Every inhalation, energy travels out the heart through the backs of the hands. Every exhalation, you send this energy from the palms of the hands out and around the earth. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands on top of your heart, on top of your chest, grounding the energy back inside of you. And stretch your arms straight up overhead, extend them long out to the sides into the earth, and straighten your leg out. Both legs out. We're going to ground back down into our body, smoothing your hands up and down along your thighs, your upper legs, a few times, and then swirling your hands around your knees very lovingly, softly. Sweeping your hands up and down over the lower parts of your legs, your shins, and then circle your hands around your ankles. You can bend your knees to reach them here, no problem. Sweeping your hands up and back along the calves, circling around the backs of the knees, and then sweeping the hands up and down along the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. Last little wake up, swirling the hands around the hips. And you're going to take your left hand, pat the chest down the inside of the arm and back up, pat your shoulder. Other side, pat down from the chest and all the way up the arm to the back shoulder. Gliding down onto your back, straightening your legs up towards the sky, bringing your hands onto your belly. Breathe in, have your belly rise up into your hands, and exhale, pulling your belly button down towards the earth. Then bring your hands onto your rib cage, onto your ribs, and every inhalation, feel your ribs expand outwards to the left and right side of the room. Every exhalation, feel how the ribs retract back closer toward one another. Staying here, feeling the ribs expanding on each inhalation and contracting on each exhalation. Noting that a key to releasing stress and anxiety is the knowledge that life is a process of expansion and contraction, of effort and surrender, drive and relaxation, efforting and letting go. This is your time to let go now, to bring your attention inward, to sense, feel the stillness. If this pose becomes too much, you can bend your knees at any time and pull them into your chest. Slowly bend your knees, straightening one leg out and the other, turning your palms up to the sky, allowing your feet to splay outward, your body to grow heavy and relaxed. Allow yourself to be carried by the earth here for just the next 3 minutes, allowing yourself to soak up the benefits of the practice, allowing your body to turn on its parasympathetic nervous system so that your digestion can work better, your body can heal, and your entire organism can replenish and fill back up with energy. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can bend your knees and bring them first to the left or to the right, stretching your arms out. Then slowly switching sides, twisting the other direction. And coming on to your side, taking one deep breath before pressing the palm of the hand into the earth to rise up. I'm wishing you serenity, joy, and lots of laughter in your day. Namaste.